I don't like the capture that it's doing. I'm back, by the way. Yeah, I don't like... really don't like that. Like, at all. Like, not even a little bit. Okay. Let's do... Let's do this. Options. Graphics. Force speed effects. Screen resolution. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm really not liking that at all. I have to change my resolution. Let's try this. That's way too big, I think. I think that's better. But it's a lot smaller for you guys. So let's try something else. Let's try that. Can you even see that? Yeah, that's not working either. Ugh. Yeah, see, every time and then if I do this, yeah, it just ruins it for me. I mean, you guys can see it, but I can't. I don't know what the hell happened. I really don't. I wish I did. Let's change that again. And I'm gonna change this back to where I had it. Like that. Alright. Yeah, it's working better just as a monitor capture instead of a... Now let me... cancel screen resolution. Can I get a... no. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, you know what? I need to move this so I can read the chat properly. Nope, not that much. You're not watching the stream anyways? Yeah, I figured. Alright. Switch that. And up here. Okay. Load game. Autosave. 2251. Ooh, how far away was that? That was a while back. Alright, well, fuck it. How far behind are we? How much are we gonna have to redo? I don't know.
If they hit us, we're dead.
Okay. Fire on the asteroids. At least I can click on stuff. Have a choice, do it. And we actually got a screen. See, we didn't get this first time, so that's something, right? Because we didn't see this, like, at all. So, there's at least that benefit, I guess, from what we had.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for...
Okay, let's skip all of this. Why are they looking for me? What happened to them? What happened to them? Good riddance.
Yeah.
Not like we have much of a choice. The Paragus astrogate.
It is where we...
Okay. Looks like I didn't cover my tracks well. We'll do everything like the way we did. I kind of remember any of this. Explanation set of circumstances. How do we get to Paragus?
Beside.
It says we repair the ship. We got away from the Sith. Now how do we stop them? They were to fight us. I say we fight back. I will not run from the Sith. If the Sith, I only listen to my stream for why because I started to download a game. Which game are you downloading?
You are not listening. Think it carries.
I can do it again.
Hey. Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She can take care of herself. She needs anything from me. I'll shut up and go check on her. Dark side points. Okay, there we go. And we didn't get the music this time, but that's alright. That's alright, that's okay.
Look, not like I care or anything, but...
I will check on her then. Okay, and we're in hyperspace. Let's look at the galaxy map. The asteroid system is currently locked down. Okay. Security system. Oh, this is new. Cargo hold. Cockpit. Communications. That's me. Engine room. Exit ramp. Garage. Main hold. Medical bay. Port dormitory. That's where she's at. Starboard dormitory. Storage compartment. Log out. Oh. Is that? No. Storage. Where was storage again? This way, right? And then in here, and then in here. I thought this was storage. Okay, I was obviously wrong. That's not storage. Not yet. Not quite yet. Okay, so let's go this way. Is this storage? No, that's where T3 is at. Is this storage? No, that's where the workbench is at though. What do we have? Upgrade items. Vibroblade, can we upgrade that? Agrium grip, okay. Cell, ooh, an ion cell. What about the blade? Nothing? Okay. Repeating blaster rifle, can we upgrade that? Firing chamber, okay. Got that, no scope. Nothing there. Okay. Got a combat suit on. Armor plating, Mark 1. Armor weave underlay, Mark 1. Immunity plus 10% energy. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now can I can't equip this on anybody. Okay, I'm not gonna upgrade my miner thing because I don't want to equip it. Force Unleashed one. Haven't played that one. I have 2 on the PS3. Haven't played that either. Can't leave the Ebon Hawk. It won't let me leave the Ebon Hawk. No security door. Damage HK unit. This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but an older, more corroded than the one you encounter on Paragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Repair and diagnose the droid. It looks like this droid is missing 4 critical components: droid processor, replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be storing the chassis, and its vocabulator. Take the vocabulary and insert it in the core. Okay, step away. Okay, so I can start fixing it, but not fully fix it, at least not yet. Alright, so let's go talk to her then. Kreia.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
Um, that droid looks familiar. Yes, it does. Very much so. Your hand, is there anything I can do? If you referred to your hand, the choice was yours. When you lost your hand, I felt
That
it
does
too.
not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if you had died? Good question.
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
So we gotta keep her ass alive. Like death?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
What can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at risk. Then we'll work together. The link is a threat to me and inconvenience. We need to sever it now. Sounds like she's coming on to you. Yeah. We need to sever
If
it
you
now.
think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
How could this
I
happen?
confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You gain Kriya possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Okay.
A powerful technique indeed.
Someone should
Though,
tell your spoken
as we have
mission
noticed,
wouldn't
it
like
has
this.
its drawbacks.
No. Bastila. 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 That's my woman right there. Okay, when we were on progress, I could feel the Force again. You tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars.
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Yeah, mission is totally dead. Very much so. What has happened since the defeat of the Mandalorian Wars at Malachor 5? Tell me.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
But the Jedi Council didn't help, only a few of the Jedi Knights did.
Indeed, the Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
No, she does not. I missed out on a chance to go see her, actually, not a couple of months ago. A game store opened, like a retro gaming store opened near my job, and I totally missed out on the date when they had their opening. I forgot to put it on my calendar so it would remind me, so I could go like during lunch or something, because I know it was during a work day. I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday or something, and she was gonna be there, and I totally missed out, and I hate myself for it. I want to go and jump off a cliff because I didn't get to meet her. It fucking sucks. Yeah. I was so pissed when I realized it had already happened, and I didn't go. I was so mad, dude. It's not even funny. And that store is actually pretty cool. They said, they have like Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis cartridges, and yeah, it's a pretty badass store. I like it. Game Boy cartridges, like the original Game Boy. Aside, obviously the new stuff as well. And Ren and Malak refused to
Two
wait.
Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
At least you have Bastila. Yeah. I don't know, do I? I don't know if she's alive or dead. I wonder if she's alive or dead. That's a good question. Maybe I'll meet her in this game. Yeah, I've only been there once. and I liked it. Didn't buy anything. I just went to look. The MGS series. I haven't played any of those games. I heard good stuff about them, but it doesn't feel like it's my thing. They would destroy them in Malcore 5.
Yes, I have heard tales of Malachor 5 and Revan's part in it. I know you served there in that final battle. It must have been a terrible thing.
Can I say it was a great thing? It's in the past, let it stay forgotten. I asked what you know, not what I know. What happened after the war?
As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
And that was the Jedi Civil War?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
What happened to
As
Malak?
all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
What happened
No
to Revan?
one knows, certainly not I. Korriban lies in ruins, Revan is gone, and the blade of war he promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
We better not be fucking Revan again. Okay, seriously. What'd you say when you and I talked about Revan? What happened in the game? I went through. I noticed it right away. So I went through the paces of saying what I did in KOTOR 1. So Revan saved the Republic, and Revan abandoned the war. So you're saying Revan abandoned the war?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
I'm just saying, you never know. This dude obviously doesn't remember everything. Then we must do what we can until it has a chance to recover from the war. The Republic is weak, it didn't deserve to win. Malak should have crushed the Republic. Other questions?
Ask.
I could feel the force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
It was like a whisper at the edge
If
of
my
hearing.
suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
You're not Revan. I think you three would have noticed that. Wait, the Jedi did this to me?
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
It's like deafening someone or blinding them. But to cut off one from the Force, like losing all your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
Okay. I don't believe that Jedi will inflict such punishment on someone. Then there must be a way to reverse what they did. We're not already gone and dead. I would end their lives for doing this to me. Yeah.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
But you said it's possible.
Our link
How?
may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if
Okay.
you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
But there are no more Jedi.
Then I am your only hope, as you are mine. We are a sad pair, you and I, to defend the galaxy against such a thing. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force. and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
I have no use for methods, but serving yes. Training brings me power, then I'll listen, accept just teacher for now. Yeah.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
I'm not being a dick like I thought I was going to be. Other questions? What do you want the Sith telling
These
us?
Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split?
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
So these Sith continue
In a
the
manner
crusade?
of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen Sith assassins like those in Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Okay. Other questions? So what do
I
we
do
do
not
now?
know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
Okay. Can't keep running
It does
until
not
it
matter
catches.
where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Enough for
Before
what?
the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
And if we find no trace of Jedi teachings on Telos to help
Then
us,
I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
okay. I think I heard
I would
enough.
see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Or crack his skull into the bulkhead if you
Watch
try.
that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Dark side points. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, now we talk to this fool over here, I guess. That's what's left.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Sick. For someone without much to say, she sure says
Yeah,
a
to
lot.
you maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
That seems to like you more already than she liked me. She's definitely not light-sided. I think she's more in the vein of what's his name? Crap, I forgot his name. But she seems to be more like in the middle. Good looking at you. That desperate.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent Navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right
Jolie,
now.
yes, thank
After
you.
spacing that old witch, of course.
Let's focus on getting
Like we
Telos
have
for
a
the
choice? It's the
time
only
being.
place Baragas had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Baragas was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Jolie, mother-loving Bindo. Yeah, that's the guy. Alright, I'll do that.
So, what happened?
What are you talking
Don't
about?
give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
It was taken from
Oh
me.
yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Single.
Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Both the blade and the crystal were unique. It's been so long I forgot its color. Both the blade and crystal were
Yeah?
unique.
Unique how?
My lightsaber was green, like those of the Jedi Consulars. Yellow lightsaber, violet like Hurricane James in the Sunset Orange. Radiant blade, one of the Jedi Order had never seen before. Silver like the streams in the room of 1,000 fountains of Coruscant. It has been so long I forgot its color. A Viridian blade.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It's probably the only answer he has for that. He's just air typing? Yeah. I love how he's nowhere near the controls. It is no matter was taken from me long ago.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Thanks. Viridian's your favorite? Cool, cool, cool. Evan Hawk. Paragus and Telos. Sienna Silver are awesome too, in your opinion? Okay. We'll see. Aha! I see an issue with my thing. Okay. As soon as we land, I'm gonna fix that. Because this is the only way I'm gonna be able to stream this, I think. So I need to fix that. I need to move my chat. And we've landed. Saving, loading, doing all the things.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Oh, here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
How long will this
Due to the
take?
nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
Will I be able to get my gear
If
back?
you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
TSF can't hold me for anything. No, why are you
Because
holding
this
that?
vessel and its passengers are connected with the destruction of a fuel mining facility, one that this station depends upon. We would like to find out the extent of your involvement.
Ugh. Fine. We're leaving.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go up in one way or another. You'll pay me for the
Given
trouble.
your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You're going to jail again. Uh-oh. Who's that? Who that? Who that? That's a girly. Oh, sexy. I like the white hair. I like that white hair. Okay.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
A force cage? This
As
is
I
ridiculous.
said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it, but I'll remember this.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Okay. Oh, she's meditating.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Eh? I'm more than skilled enough to work the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Let's get this
Come,
over with.
Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Okay. Let's come over here real quick. Edit scene and the chat. Move the chat here. Okay. Move that there. Okay, that should do it. Sorry guys. Okay. Save game. Might as well.
Time to even the odds.
Boom.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Ren?
Impressive you allowed an assassin to infiltrate your
Rem's
ranks.
no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill
We've
me.
arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus
Nice way
matter
to
is
evade what I
complete.
asked.
You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
That's not very inspiring. Okay. I totally missed on what he was gonna say. But okay.
Officer, Got Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Get
Let's
out. You know what I was just thinking?
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Let's not
We
discuss
cannot
this now.
stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Okay, let's rest. I was just thinking, I totally look like Ewan McGregor. Totally look like Ewan McGregor right now. Don't you think? That's totally an Ewan McGregor look. I hope I look like Obi-Wan. What's this? Communication console. What do you want? Accept call.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Fine, send
Very
him in.
well.
Thank you for seeing me. I am Moza, and I have come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habat, our leader here. Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? Yes, go on. Then perhaps you have heard of our role in the restoration, and our troubles with the corporation known as Circa. Circa has integrated themselves into the Telosian political system and economy. They are currently progressing their efforts hinder our cause greatly and will have terrible consequences for the planet's restoration. How is Circa harming the project? Circa recently wrestled control of a number of restoration zones on the planet's surface from us. These zones began to something. If this continues, the restoration process will be brought to a halt, and the Republic will not be willing to continue the funding needed to resurrect it. Telos will remain dead forever. I wonder that myself, but as one of the largest weapons manufacturers in the galaxy wanted with planet restoration contracts, so I asked, what the hell? Perhaps they seek unrestricted access to Telos surface, which is normally forbidden. Even we can land only at our established landing sites. How did they take the restoration zones? Through a combination of legal loopholes, purchased political favors, stronger tactics, and sabotage. We Ithorians are simply not prepared to deal with such. We are passive people. We wish only to help restore the natural beauty of Telos. So can you get to the point? Chodo Habat is a powerful priest or spiritual leader. He sends something upon your arrival, a disturbance, an echo in the force. Kotor felt he might be able to aid us. He made me to tell you that if he could help heal Telos, it may be possible for him to heal you. Heal me? I am unclear as to what Kotor meant by this. He says the echo he felt upon your arrival suggests that you yourself are damaged. You can feel the pain through the force.
Perhaps Chodo Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I am unclear as to Chodo's message. I may have related it incorrectly. If this offer of mutual aid interests you, please go to the Ithorian compound here in Residential 82 when you are able. Chodo Habat will be most pleased to see you. I'll consider it. I do hope so. Farewell. Monkey! How you doing?
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Rest. How you doing, monkey? Welcome to the stream. Well, you missed out on a total clusterfuck. The game, I don't want to say it crashed on me, but it just had a major bug where I couldn't click on anything. So I had to restart everything. I couldn't even close the damn game to try and restart it, or reload a previous save. Nothing. So I did the quickest thing I could think of, which was to just close everything else down and restart the PC, and then restart the stream. So we've been live for 40 minutes only. Then I think I did 2 hours before that, so we're closing in on 3 hours. Doing good. Was playing some ESO with check. Oh right, that was today. That's weird, but this game is known for bugs. Yeah. One thing I did, I have, I'm sure you've heard of it, flawless widescreen. I got rid of it. I turned it off, just, in case that had anything to do with it. I mean, it was working fairly fine last time, but, better safe than sorry. So I did that. How did ESO go? I'm assuming you guys, yeah, well, if it's them, you were playing that on Xbox. Incoming call, ID B4D4 circa Citadel branch. Flawless widescreen. Yeah, it's a program that helps, I guess, clear up and clean up a little bit the older games, make it look nicer on widescreen. Waylo told me about it. I tried it on the first Kotor, but it made the game crash, so that's why I never used it. And then I did it the first stream of this, and it seemed okay, but this one, I don't know. But this version of it, there's like a bunch of games, a bunch of the older games, all 3 Mass Effect games. What else did I see there? I think Dark Souls I saw in there, and some other games, some older games. Shouldn't need it. Kotor 2 got updated for native widescreen. Okay, that makes sense, since I'm not using the game and it looks pretty much the same as it did before. So.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
Sure.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you
I
calling?
understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
And I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them.
Nope.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go
I
on.
believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
Sort of work are we
I'd
talking
rather
about?
discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
Alright. I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation. I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Okay, let's get some rest again. They just like waking us up.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not, simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
She fine, right? Nope. No, she's not. Face
I've come to
tattoos.
inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
How long will I have to
The
stay?
sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Okay. Yeah, no, Jay. She has face tattoos,
No.
and I have issues with
We
that.
can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
From
Hey,
experience.
everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
What do you think,
It is
Freya?
difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragas, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Journal entry added. Okay, that's the communication console. Nothing else. Nope. Alright. Yeah, I don't do well with face tats, so I avoid them. Not a big fan of those. Other than that, most tats I'm cool with. I like a girl with tats as long as they're not in her face. That's why I'll never get anything on my neck or my face myself. The rest of my body? Sure. Neck and face? Nope. No thanks. C1. Locked. That's locked. C. Oh, okay. Apartment complex A. Show bay elevator. What does it say? What does it say? I want to know what it says. To entertainment module 81. Velocian. Money Exchange Corp. Exchange. Get out of here. Open the door or you're dead. I'm dead if I do open it, human. You're not getting in. And I guess you're dead. Let's stun his fool. He's got a blade. I got nothing. He's still gonna die. Okay, that didn't work.
I hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, panic! Panic, fool, panic. terminal. Page receptionist.
Can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
Never mind. Haha. So I killed them for nothing. Yep. It's virtually impregnable. I forgot, are you doing dark side or light side? That answers that. Yep. Gonna do full dark again. Or, you know. I'll probably still make some light side decisions, but for the most part it'll be dark. Okay. Level up, sneak attack 4, okay. Skills. Demolitions. Repair, security. Treat injury. Not enough. Okay. Treat injury. Accept. Create skills. Let's do awareness. Treat injury. Stealth. Still have one. So let's put it in. Let's save it. These will be saving. You may spend them the next time you gain a level. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Powers. I can't do any of these yet. Drain force. Wound. Kind of want to do more on the light side though. Force barrier. Force resistance restricted by armor. Okay, I guess we'll go here. Accept. Okay. Not done with face stats, but you're okay with looking like a zombie? Cool. Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like me some goth girls. Information terminal. Download area map. Turn to main menu. Press it to another menu. Return to main menu. Okay, log out. Got the full map. So we got 82 East, lab station, medical facility, vivarium, Ithorian compound. Okay, let's go this way. Pressure door, diplomat. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Over there? Nothing. Let's see if we can open this. Still too low. That's gonna take a while. But I can open it. Come on. Exactly, see? Monkey knows what's up. They're all natural. Headpack, okay, that's something. Just have to use some ninja skills. Lab station, I don't have anything. Oh, I do have the chemicals still. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna do anything with them though. Communications terminal. Log out. Can't do anything on it. Can't open that door. Ain't no party like a Star Wars party, cause a Star Wars party. Shaquan, what are you doing awake? I'm not complaining, babe, but I am wondering what you're doing awake. Guess it's Are you home? Are you at Phoenix? Because if you're home, it's midnight. I think you're still on Mountain Time. Could be completely wrong. Chlorine compound. Welcome. How may I help you? Moses sent me to speak with Choro Habat. You will be pleased to see me. Oh, I figure you're just gonna go to, straight to sleep or something after that. I know you, but I'm glad you guys are having fun in ESL though. That's cool. Thorian, these are all the Thorians. Who's that guy? Can't click on him, so I don't know who he is. Let's look at the map here. Oh, can't see who it is. Okay. You're out? Alright, Jay. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, and again, thank you for the host. Much appreciated, good sir. Vivarium. Volcanic plant? What's this? This appears to be a volcanic plant, one of the many specimens the Ithorians are monitoring for the restoration project. Leave it alone. Okay. Vivarium control, check the security system. Log out. Don't really care about that. Okay, let's go this way. I guess the leader is this way. They all look the same to me. Dosa. Space Wildlife Statistics for the Restoration Project. You're not enough pretty soon watching Netflix until then. Alright, that's cool. No worries, dude. What are you watching right now? If you don't mind me asking. And have you watched Voltron yet? Because I'm liking it. I've only watched 2 episodes, but I'm liking it. Kotor. Kotor Habat, leader of the Thorians here. Sorry to impose your troubles upon you, but I did not know where to turn until I sensed your arrival. You sense my arrival? Yes, I am a priest of my people and adept in the Force. I sensed an echo within the Force upon your arrival. It is a subtle disturbance, unless one is actively listening for it. I suspected you were one of the remaining Jedi and hoped that you could help us. This is why I sent Mosa to seek you out. I am not a Jedi. I understand and hope I have not offended you. Perhaps you might help us just the same. What do you want from me? Tell me, do you know the problems our restoration efforts face? Yes. Our first goal is to get the restoration project moving forward again. The Republic originally provided a droid intelligence to Citadel Station that would help manage the logistics of the project that vanished some time ago. Go on. At great expense, my herd has acquired a second, somewhat lesser droid intelligence to take its place. It will arrive at Citadel Station shortly. The Tolosian government has offered a small escort, but I hope that you might see its safe transition from the docks here. Might you aid us in this matter? Finishing up Stranger Things. Okay. Cool. You're gonna like that. What show did I ask about? Voltron. Yeah, I asked about Voltron. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I really like it so far. It's like, wow, this is actually pretty damn good. But why am I surprised it's a Netflix show? What am I getting out of this? The balance for your help, I will attempt to aid you in your healing. Perhaps that which was lost can be restored. I have to think about this. Consider it seriously then, for it is a matter most grave. Alright. Now we have that. Alright, we'll talk to this guy. Oh, let's save. And of course we're gonna use this save because, you know. See that right there? I don't know if you can see the title of the save, but yeah. Old Cartoon Voltron, I've never actually sat down and watched an episode. No, they redid it. Netflix redid Voltron. You should, if you ever find if you can ever get your hands on the original one though, you should definitely watch that too. Shaq's fave game. Okay. Let's save there. Yeah, they redid it. I could feel his suffering. I did not feel it until he stood before us, but then it filled my senses. I never felt such an intensity before. Only once before that day I came to tell us and saw upon its ashen surface. It is planet worth of pain. I do not know how he endures. It is because he has no choice. Perhaps in helping to heal a planet, it will help him become whole again. Huh. How the fuck did you miss that? I don't know. Maybe you're not watching enough cartoons, that's why it hasn't been suggested for you. I mean, watch Justice League and Young Justice and Flashpoint Paradox and a couple of the Batman films. I think I've watched pretty much anything that's DC animated that they have. So, that helps. And I'm watching Pokemon Indigo on it too. Because I miss it. What? What's that guy doing there? I thought I killed him. Probably just another thug. Because we thugs. Circa offices. Alright. Let's go in. Wait until they air all of dark matter before
Good day.
closing up.
I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch.
It got renewed for a third season,
How may I
so
help you?
That's something. That'll tell you something if they renewed it for a third season already. Suicide Squad has been out. Was the #1 movie for like the whole month, up until like this weekend. I think is when it finally lost its status as the #1 movie. I liked it a lot. Oh, dude, you gotta watch all of those. They're so good. Everything that's DC animated, they're kicking ass. Except the Killing Joke. I'm not even gonna talk about that piece of shit. Here's Jenna Larson.
She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
Can you tell me about
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
Oh, so you haven't seen Man of Steel then either? You should watch it. I'll be going now. Because if all this chick has to offer is money, then I'm not gonna take it, even though this is probably the dark side option. I can do that one and just plow through it and make dark side decisions while doing that one, because that will help me with my force powers. That's what I'm guessing. And this one might be just money, which, yes, I'm interested in it, but I can get money in other ways, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I thought that was her, but no, she ain't got. Where is this chick? There she is. That's her. I heard that Clean Joke was really insulting to the Bats and Joker's relationship. I like Suicide Squad, so it plays in theaters. It's not that. The Killing Joke itself, the I don't even want to call it a graphic novel because it's only 48 pages long. It is what it is, you know. Frank Miller wrote it, and I mean not Frank Miller. Alan Moore wrote it, and it is what it is. My issues with that is not his relationship with the relationship between Joker and Batman. It's the way that Barbara Gordon is treated in it. Those are my issues with it. And Brian Azzarello wrote it, and I don't like him. I do not like Brian Azzarello. I know a lot of people talk a lot of good stuff about what he did with Wonder Woman, but I do not like him. And he basically wrote another 30 minutes to try and make Barbara look better, and all he did was fuck her up even more. So yeah.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like...
You'd like to be the first to welcome me to tell this. I don't even read the whole thing. You couldn't finish it. Yeah, I don't even own it. I know enough about it, and I mean, I've read it, but I don't own it. I'm not gonna buy it for what I've said before. And the whole, Alan Moore doesn't like it anymore. Alan Moore doesn't like Watchmen anymore. So that, while I've said it myself, it's not that big of an argument because Alan Moore doesn't like anything he did for DC. So that's that. The story seemed far-fetched. Also, in the animated film, backup prologue is like 30 plus minutes and has nothing to do with the main story. Yeah, exactly. So, from what I know, that could have been a whole separate movie, but I've seen enough clips to know that I'm not interested in watching it or supporting it in any way, shape, or form. Now, people want to watch it, people enjoy it, like it, cool. It's just not me. What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints?
I can understand why you might be on their side, but...
Oh, she's got green skin,
you
too.
wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
That's on resources.
We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Okay, so
Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again.
Like as soon as the Killing Joke part begins, the backup prologue means nothing. Yeah, exactly, see? So what was the point? Just to try and convince people that, they're treating Barbara better, if there's no point to it, then why even do it? I got a droid here right away. Wait, you want me to steal the Ithorian's droid? What sort of compensation can I expect?
Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits.
Psh. You have to do better
You're
than
right.
that.
300 credits would be much more reasonable.
Well, think
Very
about
well
it.
then. I hope to see you soon.
Okay, so that force check worked. It's locked, okay. Okay, save. Let's see. No. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it to the Ithorians because 300 credits is not enough. And this guy might help me fix my force powers, so yeah. I can't go in there. This is where I came from. From my complex A. Let's see here. suit. Alright. What's that? Medium defense bonus +7. Max dexterity 3. Damage resistance 15 versus Sonic. After great hyperspace. You know what? Let's use it. I cannot equip. Aha. Can. He wear it. He can wear it. Okay, cool. That works. Alright. Yeah, that looks pretty badass.
What is it?
Okay. Well, let's see. A2. Another footlocker. Oh yeah. Melee shield and a spike.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? Looked like you were doing more than just looking.
And?
Yes, I will. I'm not going to let you push me around in my own place. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail.
I gotta take
Why
that
not?
from you.
You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
You're right, I guess I'll take your
What?
life too.
You are crazy.
Shock 'em.
Let's settle this.
Dua. Now, can I loot anything from
Are
you?
psychotic urges all that drives you?
I don't know what even came over me. 1 second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent.
And what would you have done? When I seek your opinion, I shall ask for it. Be silent. I don't need your advice. I didn't see you holding
When
back.
one of us is committed to battle, then all of us are committed. We must stand together.
And what would you have
I
done?
would examine the situation as a whole, all of its ties to the Force, and then decide which string to pull, not sever them all at once. Such crude methods grant you nothing.
When I seek your opinion, I shall ask for it.
Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root, if your common sense will not permit it.
Gain Atom influence loss, Kreia. Okay. Let's save. And yes, we can loot him, so let's take all the stuffs. Repair kit. That's all he had. Freaking repair kit. Okay. A1. Hello there. What are you doing here? I am a data processor. It is a thankless job and the pay is poor. But I have no choice but to take it. I have desperate need of credits and there is little I can do that or gamble. But that is what got me into this predicament in the first place. Let me guess, you have a gambling debt you must pay off. You are half right in your guess. I did at one point have a gambling debt, but I was repaid, and there is no creditor that looms over me. Then what's the problem? I use Ramana, the girl of my heart, as collateral. I have a weakness for Basak. You must understand my hand was unbeatable, there was no way I could lose. I used your girl as collateral, you dumbass. You never use your girl as collateral, you're always gonna lose her, and we don't even want to go there. But you did. And now Ramana is in danger as a dancer to Dothan Head. No doubt she hates me. Well, yeah, of course she hates you, dumbass. Of course you did make her a slave. Sell my own life to Circa that I might buy her back from the Dotan. It will take months, maybe years, for me to amass the greatest talent to take her away from here. What's the price for her? 2,000 credits. I was full-heartedly confident every penny I had, I bet on that game. I won't save you from your stupidity. I will surely find a way to rescue my beloved. Alright, that's that. Can we go in here? No, we cannot. That's C. Shuttle bay elevator. That's apartment complex A. That's C. So I'm assuming that's B over there. I didn't go into B. Can I go into B? I don't even know if I can go into B. We can go into B. Okay. The door is locked. Can't use that. B3 is locked. B2. We can go into B2. What the? I told your boss already, I'm getting your credits. I have a good contract with Sir. You are not from the exchange. What do you want? Do you sell trade parts? Yes, I do. Show sell list. I got nothing to sell. Okay, so we gotta... Oh, sorry, we got a shop for droid parts, so that's something. Probably B1. Let's see if we can open it. Let's kick it open. Can we kick it open? We can. We can punch it open. Oh, hello. See those kicks? Damn, look at them kicks. Some badass kicks. Yeah, you should punch it. Punch it works better. Totally works better than punching. Oh, go open it. And it's an empty. Nothing there. We talk to this fool.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
What's she have to say?
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Waylo! Thank you for the host. Much appreciated, good sir. Alright, so we checked all of that. Miss being video 3 waited for... What? You guys should have told me. I was sitting here watching a movie because I didn't really, was doing anything. I didn't get home until almost 6. Yeah, I didn't get home until almost 6. You should have said something. Nobody told me anything. We're going to do scrolls with you. TSF officer. Yeah, well, maybe if somebody had said something. Nobody told me anything, so we assume you were going to be on, and when you didn't show, we thought you were just busy. Nah, I was just, like I said, I got home at around 6, and then just stayed here, watched the movie. Because I mean, I was logged on, and then I logged out. I turned off the game completely, so it's a workbench. What do you have? Okay, I made the right decision. Correct me instead of my brother. He has not progressed yet by flow of being a merchant. This is what I was referring to. Let me shop. I do have my credits. Okay. Weapons. Vibro blaster. Armor. Exchange war gloves. Slanius. Do I want to buy a vibro sword already? Might as well, just in case. And I guess... Ugh, that's expensive. at one of those. Okay. Now let's see what his brother has, if anything. If I can get at least one more sword and another Bible sword. Let me shop. Weapons? No weapons. Passat cards. That's all you have. Okay.
I don't want any
trouble, it was an accident, I swear.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on
this
here?
Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences. The only way that he'll learn. A little physical reinforcement.
I like to hear his side of the story. I was at the bar, enjoying my drink, when these brutes here elbowed their way up to the bar, spilling my beverage all over the two of us. Then they dragged me out here. Look at these, do I know what they want? Tell me how my limbs twisted, body battered, and spirit broken. You must help
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Well, you killed him. Let's see what he's got. 10 credits. Cantina. Let's go into the cantina. I'm gonna try and buy the girl. Oh wait, race. What kind of race? I knew at the second you walked in Escuela Avis, you're a swoop racer, probably a good one too. What else could you have brought to the Citadel Station back to challenge our track records? It's a course like recently constructed is completely state-of-the-art, featuring the most recent advancement in swoop racing. What are these new advancements? With the recent influx of repulsor lift technology in the swoop racing circuit, our track features vertical challenges, demanding an even higher level of skill and precision from our pilots. Improvements in the construction of bikes, well, usually investment, have enabled us to introduce new types of obstacles, making the race even more exciting for the fans. For the pilots, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fans like more than seeing a good wreck.
It's a dangerous sport, no doubt, but that's the price of glory, is it not? I'd like to take a practice run. There's a 20 credit fee, and you can run as many times as I like. How about you let me run the course for free? Well, I suppose so. You seem like a pretty good racer. Maybe you put up some good times, it'll attract more interest in the races. Alright, swoop racing. I hope it works the same way. Oops. Okay, guess not. Ah-ha. How do I... Okay, I'm not figuring this out. Yeah, that's horrible. I am being horrible at this. Jeez, this is bad. This is completely horrible. How do I... Okay, I have no idea how to, That helps me jump. Tab, no. Yeah, I have no idea how to, It's horrible. Monkey, you still around? By the way, that's not working. Left click for the boost. Yeah, left click for the boost, but I... Oh, gotta click it again. Okay. Imbecile. Okay. Thanks. Just gonna keep pushing that. Alright, well I got it now, but it's too damn late. Took me 2 minutes. Yeah, let's try that again. Nasty spiel, sorry, but you have to actually finish the race to qualify. It's a little steep. You better come through for me. I will. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so I gotta click it again. Still took too long. Still took too long. I'll try that again. Oh, you be your best record on this track any time. Okay. I want to race. Never mind. Let's try it again. Practice run. Okay, let's run for free. Alright, let's try it again. Shit, I didn't see that one. This is your stopping point, gonna pass out. Okay, Shaq, thanks for stopping by, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'll talk to you later. Alright, take another one. Alright, let's see if we can get it to like 30 something. I wonder if I can get 30 something. Maybe we can do a race after that. If I don't crash, I'm pretty sure I can get into 30 something. But I promise I'm crashing. That was close, I almost crashed. Almost hit that one. Shit! I knew it. Oh, bitch. Took too long to race up. I'm gonna have to try that again. Have to try that again. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good thing is I'm getting the races for free, the practice runs for free, so that's something. Alright, come on. We got this. We got this, guys. Almost had it too. Alright, one more. And then if we can't beat it, then we won't do an official race. Can't get it under 40, then we're not doing another one. But I didn't hit anything, so I'm gonna try one official race. Pick your best track around this track. I want to race. Right. Let's try it. See if we can win, and we'll see if we can actually win some money this time. Cross your fingers that we don't crash, guys. Because if we crash, we're done. We're out 100 credits. $263. That's pretty close to what we did last time. Let's see if we won anything. Press F, you beat your best record on this track by 4263. What are the track records? 4127 is held by you. 4263. Okay, I'll be going now. Maybe I'll come back later. Matu.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
I'm no Jedi.
I guess you haven't heard the popular rumors then? Jedi or not, you're the talk of the station. Everyone from the TSF to Zerka Corporation is curious about you.
Who the hell are you?
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, look, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest one.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you. Slusk could easily replace you.
See, she's hot. Okay, so what? She's right. Mess with me, you're dead.
You were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
Well, now we gotta talk to her.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the canteen. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later. If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Okay, I guess I'll be going now. And she's paying for the drinks.
Welcome to the entertainment module 081, Ken.
Sort of entertainment
We
you have.
feature Citadel Station's most talented all-bit band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
I'll be going now. Telosian. Patron. Oh, that's her. This was just Twi'lek dancer. That's Romana. Okay. Well, that's that. Let's go back out. And let's do a quick save. What do we have this way? TSF officer. Information terminal. Another entrance to the cantina. And I can't... Who's that dude up there? I don't know who he is. I want to know who he is. He looks like he's about to jump. Don't jump, dude. Actually, you know what? Jump. Kill yourself. Okay. So that's that there. I guess we go... No, we already went here. Okay, so we go back out. This route. This is where we came from, right? Yeah. Because this is not open up on the map. Sealed module room. Locked. So we can't go there. Okay. Shuttle to residential to 82 residential. Okay, so we look at the journal. But who danced in the cantina, he waged in a Passat game last is trying to get her back. Arrested. But you must remain still at the apartment. You may use the C3 in residential mile until the investigation is complete and you are free to leave. Technically until you my Hawk ID is complete, but you must visit TSF station in entertainment module 81 and complete the necessary paperwork. And get the rest of your line sign and impound. Okay, actually let's do that. So we gotta go back and find the TS1 thing on my jigger. I did not find it. So that's where we came from. Look at the map. We're here. Emporium, Cantina, Information Terminal, Cantina. So how do we get to the other, to wherever? Oh, there's a door there. Okay. This way. The way we came. So we go here. Now that's the cantina. So there was another door on my left that I didn't see. Oh, there it is. Totally missed it. Completely missed it. Telosian. Shuttle door. Officer, that's probably another shuttle door. But we don't care about that right now. Oh, there's that dude that I thought was gonna jump. TSF purple droid.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF.
Technically I could come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is
What do you mean? gone.
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed.
So you can use the information terminals to model.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module OE2 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Was there anything assistance over the ship?
There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Perilous mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified.
What am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSM observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Is there anything more the TSF
Not
can
beyond
do?
investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room aboard.
Okay. Can I get my possessions back at least?
Your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised.
Okay,
I will open the door
that.
for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel.
I'll be going now. Okay. TSF locker. Credits. Detainee locker. Get all the stuffs. Detainee locker. All the stuffs. Detainee locker. All the stuffs. All the stuffs. There's no way this is all we had. Whoa. Alright, now let's equip everything on everybody. Combat suit. I might as well wear that. Hit. Both perception visor. No, this one. Yeah. Can't wear that. Can wear gauntlets. Armband. No. Energy shield. Change Shadowcaster. Wear that. Vibro sword, vibro blade, vibro sword. This one, 23 meters, 23 meters. Not upgradable, fully upgradable. So let's do that one. And can I do a blaster pistol? Okay, cool. We'll do it that way. Defense +1. Okay. Perception visor. Okay. Reflex package. Insulated gloves. Energy shield. Energy shield. SD belt. Let's do. Where is it? Where is it? Blaster rifle. Sorry, this is gonna take a minute. And let's do advanced mining laser. Okay. Okay. What about her? Miner uniform. Let's throw her in that. Neural band will, yeah, neural band. Pheromone package. Nothing. Energy shield. Melee shield. Adrenaline amplifier. Vibro sword. Vibro blade. Vibro sword. Oh, you know what? Let's do the quarterstaff. Oh, right, that's right. My bad. Totally forgot she didn't have a hand. Let's use a mining laser. Give her a gun. And that's it. I'm totally white already. That was quick. A lot quicker than the first one. First one, it took longer to get that white. Security door. Then a green. Console. Random name and password. Log out. Okay, this is where they had us. So. Ooh, what's this way? Nothing. Oh, it's the way I walked in. Never mind. And what's this way? Shuttle door. To docks. Oh, to the docks. Okay, might as well. I think we're gonna do this part and then I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired. Victorian. Nearby terminal. Greetings. What's in this bay? It's a restoration project. Normally it is used for transport flora and fauna brought from underground and other worlds to the restoration zones we have established on the planet's surface. What's it being used for now? We're brought to a standstill. Why is that? Oh, because the circa must be resolved. We can do some more work. We know little of that. So however, I can tell you more. We're going now. Okay. Log out. Okay, so got that. False Batu was necessary as about to ram. Made an attempt to life. Might be worth trying to find out who hired him and why. Still a carrier. Okay. Galactic history. High stakes. Territory Paramana. This change. I haven't taken either one of those options. So I think that's the problem. Okay. Stuck to this dude. This Dr. B3, you handle business here, please be on your way. What goes on here? Civil Station, Branch of Circuit Corporation. Okay. Nothing too important there. Hey Mac, welcome back. Airlock terminal. And the game is now downloaded. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. It's locked. Alright. So all the doors are locked. And that explains that. So let's go talk talk to Circa, and then let's go talk to these other dudes, and I think I'm gonna call it after I talk to the guys at the exchange. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow anyway, so. What time is it? It's almost 1. Not bad. About 4 hours, I guess, more or less, between both streams. You know, high quotation marks, high fuck your fingers. You want to call it that way. I'll take the quest from these guys, but first I'm gonna go in here. Do you know what happened to Lazarus Rodion who refused me? No. You got his job. Now let me in. I still can't open the door for you. And he did. Because you guys gotta die. You guys, why you guys gotta keep doing this? Page receptionist. Never mind. Okay, so I can't do it that. The exchange, I can't talk to them, so how the hell do I do that? Okay. So we're here. West Circa offices, apartment C, apartment B, and Shell Bay elevator. Okay, so let's go this way then. Thorian compound. Okay, let's check the map real quick. Vivarium, okay. Medical facility, lab station. Okay. So let's just talk to these guys. Yeah, I guess the main thing right now was I was trying to talk to the exchange about the Ebon Hawk, but I couldn't find anybody, so I'm guessing maybe there's something else I need to do first. That's my guess. Let's talk to Choro. Yes, I'll see it. I'll see it to you safely. I'll send word of my people. They will be awaiting your arrival at Bay 2, Dock Module 126. I'll return with the droid intelligence. Okay. Oh, fast travel. There's a step in between? Okay. Yeah, I thought that might be something I need to do. See if we can figure it out. If not, then I'll ask you. But it's not gonna happen tonight. Like I said, I'm probably gonna call it 4 hours more or less, or 2-hour streams, if you want to call it that. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna save on this one, and then I am gonna call it a night. Only the little terminals fast road. Okay, I'll remember that. But like I said, I think I'm gonna call it. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Much appreciated. We got some things. We got some things done, but I don't think we got a lot done. But I was having a lot of issues. Hopefully, those issues are gonna be done and gone for tomorrow. And yeah. So I guess that's it. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks everybody for the host. J, Alpha, Blue, Waylo. I think I got it. I think that's everybody. But yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody that stopped by. I will talk to you guys tomorrow at some point. I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow, just not sure what time. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Thanks.